Hi, and thanks for joining this video in which I'm going to try to play today's daily challenge game. Like I said in my previous videos, I'm not one of those champions who gets 5,000 points at every game, but I'm usually quite good. So what I'm going to try to do is to show you how I play the daily challenge and talk a little bit about the clues that I look for. Okay, so 5 rounds, 3 minutes per round. Let's get started. Okay, so we've got a rural area that looks to me like it could be Eastern Europe, perhaps the Balkans. Let's see if we get any clues looking at these signs. Could be Romania, just by looking at the letters are not very easy to read, but it could be Romania. Yeah, we've got one of these old Romanian cars. These are the old Dacias that they used to make back in the socialist times. So I'm really leaning towards Romania. Now Romania is pretty big, at least by European standards, so it's going to be difficult to find the exact location unless we find some road signs. So let's look for some road signs. It might be a little difficult. It looks like a small village. Let's see if we manage to make it out to the main road. There's another Dacia. Let's see if we manage to find any any major road, at least a road with some road signs that could give us a clue as to which part of Romania we could be in. It looks like a bit of a hilly area. So let's zoom in a little bit. I would say maybe one of these mountains could also be the Carpathian Mountains up here. Maybe let's choose something more or less central inside this mountain chain and keep looking for any clues. Okay, I think I've arrived at the end. Let's try to go the other side. 45 seconds on the clock, so it's gonna be difficult to get any more precise. I would say northern Romania seems to be okay. Here's a major road. Okay, Highway 20. Can we find Highway 20 real quick? It's Highway 15. 15 seconds left. Where's Highway 20? Will I have any luck finding highway number 20? No. Okay. So 160k, 4,500 points. Not too bad. There's Highway 20. So there we go. It was in that mountain chain, but a little bit more to the south. Okay, not too bad. Let's go on to the next round. We seem to be in an airport. Could it be an airport? That's very strange. Never been in an airport before in this game, but it definitely seems to be one. Now, will we find? If we find which city it is, then that's gonna make it really easy to get a lot of points. But it's not an airport that I've been at. At least I don't think so. Oh, come on. Okay, let's see. Viajas a un destino. So it's written in Spanish. Now there's a lot of Spanish-speaking countries. That's the problem. Let's see if we've. What is this? drinkiq.com. What about this? These signs. So it's definitely it's not an airport in Spain because I know this. I've been to a few Spanish airports. They have a very distinct design to their signs. Okay, so it seems to be Argentine. Could be Argentina because of the Argentinian airlines. Like I was saying, I don't think it's Spain because Spanish airports have a very distinct design to their signs. And where's the airport in Buenos Aires? I've never been to Buenos Aires. Where is the airport? Those who have been are probably laughing at me. I actually don't know where the airport is. Let's just go somewhere in Buenos Aires, and maybe it's smarter to actually spend the time looking at some confirmation that we are in fact in Buenos Aires. Now this could be no. 45 seconds left. Taxi, aeropuerto. What city? Give me the city. Ah, no. Comuna Canaria. Could it be the Canaries Island? No. No. It's not the Canaries Island. It's not the Canaries. Like I said, I don't think it's Spain. It really doesn't seem to be Spain. God, that's not going to be easy. I think it's somewhere in South America, probably in Argentina, but it's not Spain. I'm sure of that. But I don't think I'll be okay. So it was actually Montevideo in Uruguay. Okay, so could yeah, if I had maybe a minute more, I could have maybe found some clues, but not too bad. 4,500 points, almost 4,300. So let's see about round number 3. Don't know which way to go. We have yellow signs in the middle of the road, but it's left-hand side traffic. So it's not going to be in the Americas. It could be something like New Zealand. I don't think it's Australia. I don't think it's South Africa. It seems a little too many bushes and trees. Although who knows? Could be South Africa too. Now, if I make a mistake between South Africa and New Zealand, that's going to be almost no points. Okay, so it actually isn't. These people look a little more Indonesian or something. I wish I could see the plate, but I can't. But I'm beginning to think it's Indonesia. Let's have a look at these signs. No, in Indonesia, I think they use the Latin alphabet more. So this could be something like Thailand. Could it be Thailand? It could be Thailand, actually. Long neck. I've been to a village with these long neck ladies in Thailand, northern Thailand. So I think I'm gonna maybe try to go with that. Yeah, definitely Thailand. Ban Rak Thai. Let's see if we find any of these things. It looks to me like northern Thailand. I was in Chiang Mai. Let me see. Ban. I haven't heard of these villages. Ban. Okay, so it's we have some ban names. 58 seconds left. I'm gonna try just guess here and keep on looking. Ban Rak Thai, Ma Hong Son. I don't see these names here, so it must be really small villages. I try to zoom in around this area. It was around Chiang Mai that I saw these long neck ladies. So let's maybe try to guess somewhere in this region, maybe. but I don't think I'll find anything in the 13 seconds remaining on the clock. Uh, okay, let's go with that. Okay, so the guess wasn't too bad. Actually, here's the place that I saw on the sign. I should have looked a little more carefully. But again, 4,400 points is not a bad score. Let's hope that I'm lucky in the next two rounds. Let's have a look at this one. Okay, I've got some Chinese, no, Korean writing. This is actually Korean writing, if I'm not mistaken, with these little circles. I'm not used to seeing Korea on Google Street View, or at least on GeoGuessr. I don't think I've ever had Korea. I've had Japan quite a few times, but maybe only once have I had Korea. But I think it is Korea. Now let's see if we can find out which part of Korea. Will I find any road signs? Preferably in English, please. Doesn't look like it. It looks like a really small town, probably maybe in the north of South Korea, I would guess. Let's try to zoom in and see where the mountains are. I haven't been to Korea. Here there are some mountains, so maybe it's somewhere in this region. Let's see if we can find any road signs that would tell us more precisely the location, or at least a road number or something like that. There's nothing here. Come on, maybe a road number, that would be useful. It's a gas station. Definitely South Korea, as we can see on the flag. But I don't see any road numbers or signs that could be of any use. Maybe this one. Soya, I think it says. Will I find a place called Soya? I think that's probably too small of a town to just have to be really lucky to find it right away. I don't see Soya just like that. Anything else? Is that a road number 1 plus B6 or something? Let me see. Okay, here's maybe some road signs. Okay, so we have road number 88, Wonju Slim 88. Come on, show me the road numbers. That's 86. Wonju and Slim. Problem in Korea is that you really have to zoom in a lot to see the road numbers. I don't see Slim or Wonju. No. Okay, 68 kilometers. There's a road number 88. Like I said, you have to zoom in a lot to see the road numbers. That's a little annoying, but here's Wonju. Probably could have found that if I had. Actually, it's not a small town. I probably could have found that if I had maybe 30 seconds more. Okay, but 4,800 points. So I'm pretty happy. Let's see about the last round, which seems to be somewhere in the mountains. Now, ski area Val. Could that be Italy? Giro Val Comelico. Could this be Italy? How can I find this out? If I had to guess right now, I would guess somewhere in the Italian Alps, but let's see if we find any other signs. Come on, maybe at this ski lodge. There's just some advertisement. Christina. Come on, show me something. Pirscher, what is this? It's not very sharp. If I could read the signs, you could see if it's Italian or if it's German or something. The way it is, you really can't. I can't really decipher any of this. I don't see any national flags. Not very happy about the quality of these pictures. Come on. Pirscher, what the hell is that? Bren. Will that give me some indication? It must be somewhere in the Alps. But where? Maybe, I don't know, let's try to guess maybe here for the time being and then try to look for some other signs. Brennero, could that be it? Brennero, yeah, could be. Okay, let's try to guess that and keep looking. Ski pass. Like I said, I can't really read anything else. Maybe in this restaurant. 38 seconds left, so I think that's as close as I'm gonna get to a reasonable get. Kreuzberg Pass. Yeah, I would guess it's somewhere in these mountains, in between Italy and Austria. Maybe here there's a ski hill. I think that's all I can really do. Let's try. Okay. So it wasn't actually in Brennero, it was 86 kilometers away. Yeah, that was not so easy, but not too bad. 4,700 points. So the grand total is 22,659. So there you go. I'm not too disappointed about it. And thanks for watching my video. And I'll catch you another time for another game of the Daily Challenge.